Hello, hello. Hello. Oh, that is the shortest stream delay I think I've ever used. I'm actually kind of surprised though. That was like a solid 1 second of stream delay. Okay then. So, I have noticed something a tad bit off here, which is that all of these miners suddenly just are not working. And it doesn't feel like that should have happened. I'm going like, it's clearly not because I put in the concrete, because there's still oil here on this concrete. So like, did they actually just run out? I guess they must have. If we look at it, all of this is iron. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's annoying. We just got an alien thing. What do they? Let's look at the pollution map. Probably down here? I have no clue. Like, I probably have no clue. There's not pollution near any aliens, so I don't get where the attack just came from. Well, okay. Anyways, we've got, 14. We have got 15 dead iron drills. If we look on this map here, and turn off the electricity, we've got, like, very little iron left. It's just this bit up here and a tad around the edge. So, this means we get to find a location for 15 new iron drills. We're probably going to have to go, like, way out here or something. Yeah, I see 2 iron deposits right now, and this is one of them, so... This one appears really close to a whole collection of aliens, so I guess we know where we're putting the new drills. I guess it's train time now. There's no way I'm laying a belt all the way down from here. I guess let's just pick up a whole bunch of materials and start working on a remote, like, iron colony thing. Wait, this is broken. Wait, what? Wait, do I need to put iron in manually or something? What? Oh, for goodness sakes. Mods. How do we turn all of them off? Alright, hopefully that didn't... Okay, hopefully that didn't break anything horribly. Right, that may have broken Streamlabs. Alright, now it's loading again. Now, hopefully nothing broke terribly when we did that, so... Alright, stream 5. Load. So the problem is... words. Oh yeah, yesterday, or the day before, I was on a modded server, and apparently Factorio doesn't automatically turn off mods, so that's fun. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is this one about to run? Nope, it's not even about to run out. Oh, anyways. I think, hopefully now it's not terribly broken, so we can go around and start collecting resources for that. What's the word? For that iron mining colony. Oh, boop, boop. Right, we've got iron, we've got steel. Now we just need to collect a tad bit of copper. Bonk, bonk. And anyways, we should have enough stuff to get this going, hopefully. I guess let's just craft all of the rails we can. Alrighty. So, conveniently, we just set up an automatic engine unit crafter, so we aren't going to need to wait for all the engine units to craft to make the train engine. We should just have them, like, down here somewhere. But yeah, if we want a locomotive, it only takes 20 engine units, and we have currently got multiple hundred. Right, let's go look at that attack. Hope it's just the standard. Right, if you don't know, we just have this auto doodad down here, and like every half hour or so these critters come on up and try to attack us, and then we chase them off again using the automatic turret. I'm basically just going to do nothing about that problem down there until it actually, like, overwhelms the defenses. Wait, why are those... Wait. Wait, are the accumulators actually providing power? Oh, apparently, we are using very slightly more power than we have, like, actual production for. So the 8 solar panels and accumulators are going in and protecting us from that. Yeah, you can see the solar panels go on during the day and the accumulators go on during the night, apparently. So, I didn't think that system would actually do anything. I thought it was too small to be useful, but apparently I was wrong. Anyways, our next step here is definitely to figure out where to put a train station. I think we could probably just build it like somewhere off to the left here. Just based on the idea of, like, we could unload a train here and plug it directly into the smelting system. Then again, it is an option to build to replace the smelting system and put it, like, out here or something. I feel like that would be a good idea long term. But it's also really annoying, I guess, is the problem. Wait, what? Okay, apparently pressing Alt turns on and off these red circles here. But I'm trying to figure out how to Control Alt-Shift, Alt-Shift right-click, Control-Shift, Control-Alt. Ah, already. Right, so I'm going to say what we want. How do I unmark that spot? Oh, come on. Well, I'm not sure if it's possible to remove those markers, so let's just ignore the problem. I'm thinking up here would be a decent place for some smelting, so... Right, I guess step 1 is to go and build a train station right here. So... I think what we want... We should get a track here, and then we want to build it around in a circle like this. And then... Alrighty, we just do one of these things. And then we can build this up to reconnect with the other one. And then up here, this can be where we have the actual unloading mechanism. This just nice solid flat bit, but not flat, this long straight bit. And then we just do like that, and already. This should hopefully work. So then I guess we just need to stick in a train station and like craft a cargo wagon. And hopefully we can just stick like locomotive here, cargo wagon here, just unload the stuff right here. And then eventually we might want to add in a second thing so we can like load it with coal to power a smelter in a distant location. But I think for the moment that's something we can just ignore. Alrighty, let's get... How did that locomotive go? I never actually crafted it. That does tend to lead to, you know, it not existing if you don't craft it in the first place. So, alrighty. So I guess loop this here, and then this here. We'll stick some of this in here. And we're already starting to run kind of low on tracks, so let's just go and like... Where's the... Do we have a stone miner anywhere? Oh, we actually do. That's kind of surprising. I didn't realize we had this. But anyways, let's just go and make like all the tracks. So, we look on the map here. I think this is where we're going to do the mining. So I think up here... Oh, I forgot the keybind again. Right, it's Control-Alt... Oh, it's Control-Alt-Left-Click. Alrighty, we're going to go and run the track up over past those markers, so that in the future we can put a smelting system there. And then... Let's see. Woods. Woods are fun. And then we can basically just like sort of ignore that bit of the... What am I saying? Okay, what I'm trying to say here. We're going to run the track up there for now, and maybe even put in a station. But we aren't actually going to use it for anything. Oh, for goodness. We aren't actually going to use that, like, segment of track or station for anything yet. But we're going to have it there for in the future when we need to expand the iron smelting and run out of room down here. Because just actually having the iron smelting system just straight up in the middle of your base, like right here, is kind of an awkward layout. So, it is good to just avoid having it be that way long term. Right, and then we can just run up a bit here, somewhere. Right, this should be far enough up. Then we just run right the way along here. Boop, boop, boop. The one big advantage of trains over belts is, like, even if belts are sometimes slightly easier to pick... Oh, I thought that background was my dog bugging. Like, actually, what if we just ran it down here? But the one big advantage of trains over belts is just the huge gains in, like, capacity. Since, like, even if you put in the time to run a belt instead of a train track all this way, like, a train can just take so much more cargo over the same amount of track than a single belt can. So, like, trains are way easier to scale. You just add, like, a single extra wagon and suddenly it's a huge increase. Who's like, with belts, it's kind of just, like... Belts are just annoying to scale. Wait, is there... Apparently there used to be a nest here. Huh. So I think we should go south about here. Actually, it would be funny to build the tracks straight over the remains of that nest. At the same time, that would be just an awkward placement since we want the tracks to go to the side of the ore deposit, not directly on top of it, so... Alright, I think we want it to swoop around down here a little. And then, yep, still attacks down south, nothing to worry about. And then if we do something like this, wrap the track around the side of the iron here, then we can get a nice solid loop in. Have we got enough tracks to... Have we got enough tracks to run it just over the remains of that nest? I think we might, but we are cutting it kind of close. So we definitely do not have enough to go that far out of our way. So we can just do like this, I guess. And alrighty. We've got a usable rail loop now. And then what was that? Oh yeah. Woods. I'm just tripping on my woods again, that's fun. But one good thing about this, since in theory we only really need a single train to operate this, so what that means is that, like, it's only a single train running, we don't need to worry about the signaling stuff. Actually, where's the nearest power pole? The nearest power pole is actually this one way down here. So actually, if we want power, we should go, like, to the southeast and connect to the turret power system. Since I think, like, somewhere... Oh, we're getting a bit too close to that nest for comfort. Yeah, we are just going and building a power pole straight over the large defensive wall. Which does mean that part of the power system is just outside of the large defensive wall, which is slightly sketchy of a way to build this, you know? But anyways, we have got our power here. Actually, what if we move this so it forms a triangle? Like, kind of... I think it's possible. Is it? Is it not? Well, if we move this a bit to the side, it probably is. Something like... Okay, this is getting... I don't think it's going to be possible to make that layout. Wait. Why is it... That's not willing... Oh, that explains something. It's just not willing to connect to both of them, so... It's actually impossible to make a triangle layout since it just is unwilling to form a triangle. Anyways, so we've got power over there. Right, I think the next step is a train station. So we just need to walk back over. Are we going to be able to see the nest down there from here? Now it's far enough south that it's not really a significant threat, I think. It's pretty far down there, so we're probably safe to just ignore it. We are going to need to increase our power production to deal with this increase in the amount of miners we have, just because we're already running basically at the limit of how many drills we can have without the whole system just collapsing in on itself and running out of power, so... We will need to deal with that eventually. Right, this is a 1.2 million vein, so hopefully it doesn't run out soon. Now you've just got spots with like 100k ore on them, so if this runs out I will be pretty surprised. Right, I guess let's just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think if we do like 2 sets of 5 drills long, that's enough to have all 20 drills here, which should be enough for now, and then conveniently it's also possible to split it onto 2 separate belts, so... Alright, if we do something like this, and then we just need to summon the train over here. Is there an option to just, like, click on a station here? Is there a way to just say, go to the station? Wait, wait, I think... So in theory, we look at this on the map, click automatic, and already we have successfully summoned a train to us. Let's just hope that it doesn't run us over, because, you know, that would be bad. Okay, we aren't on the track. Let's just stick it back in manual before it breaks somehow. So already, what we want to do here, I think, is we want to have a whole bunch of fast ensudos to load it as quickly as possible. So actually, if we have one set on each side of the train, do like this, and then we have a set of chests so that... I've done something like this before, but in theory, if we basically just have a set of chests going into this, then the belt speed, like, then it'll be the speed of the ensudos going into the chests, or not the chests, the ensudos going into the train that's the limit, not the speed of the belts going into the ensudos, because that has been an actual issue I've encountered before. Where, like, just the belts holding it all back, basically. Right. So, I think this layout should be usable for the power poles. Then we just stick like 2 more in the middle, and all... You see what I did, you? See this? This isn't where the poles are meant to go. You don't put the poles there, that's where the belts go. Alrighty. So, let's fix these power poles. Just do one of these things, and in theory, now once this is done, it should work properly. Right, and then these go here. Alright, now it's got power. So back to these ensudos here, I think we need a few more. Then we do one of these things. Then we need to get those chests. We need 12 chests. Alright, so in theory, this should be a functioning system for loading a train. We just get one of these things going, and we'll connect it to the actual power supply. That's an important step. How did they... Wait. Oh, here they are. I was going to say, it felt like the chests just sort of kept disappearing from my inventory, but no, it was actually just me missing them, so... Yeah, it's good that they aren't just mysteriously vanishing. And then we get this belt here. This belt here. I guess just run this one down... Oh, this is actually a pretty easy layout. We just do like this here. And then on this side, we can just do like one of these things. I guess move it a single block to the side, but just do one of these things. And then we just need a single underground belt, and it should actually work properly. So alrighty. Let's see how quickly this loads. I'd say it's a fairly decent loading speed. It's not just... it's not amazing, but it is decent. It gets better once you, just wait, what? Okay. Some things... Ah, the aliens are getting more powerful. They started breaking the walls. That's annoying. Yeah. Attack. I think at some point... I think for now it will probably clue to ignore the problem, but we'll need to do something about it pretty soon, which is annoying. I think it's probably okay if we just, go in and add 2 or 3 more turrets. That'd probably be enough to fix it. But in other news, if we look at this... let's see. Full cargo? Alright, how quickly is this filling? So, that's got... Alright, 4 times 2, 4. It has room for 40 times... It has room for 2,000 ore on board. It's currently at 1.5. $1.6. Okay, this is kind of slow, but it's a 1.7. It is kind of slow, but it's usable, I would say. So... Alright. And then... I think the trick is to see... What is it? If we do something like this, like basically, once we've gotten this going, alright, the train's full now. So what we do, we set it to automatic and it leaves. How quickly do these chests get filled with ore? And then what really matters here is once the train gets back, like... Actually, I forgot what I was going to say, so let's ignore that. Please. So, it's filling the chests at the same speed it would have filled the train. So... Oh, we do have one problem, in that it's not filling the chests evenly, so... Maybe the trick is to use... Right, I think the trick here is just to use splitters so we can have it go evenly into both halves. So if we do something like this... if we do one of these things... Right, now the ore is split evenly between both sides, so we don't end up with quite as severe a problem of... Oh, almost got run over there. So basically, doing it this way, it's still annoying because, like, it's not quite enough to avoid... I'm really not doing well on the words today, but the problem is, this last ensuder just isn't getting ore. So it's not as efficient as it could be, basically. You know what, maybe if we just go and add, like... We don't have enough stuff for more drills. That's annoying. I think let's just, like... Let's just wait for the train to get back and then just ride it back to the base. It's actually the most convenient way over now. So the system isn't quite up to a good standard, like, these last ensuitors are going to be, like, basically always inactive, which isn't great. But the system works, I guess is the point. It's like, it won't just... Basically, it should be enough to keep supplying the base, is what I'm hoping. So, the next step is going to be that we're going to want... Well, we're basically just going to do the exact same thing a second time. So, I think we're going to need 24 inserters and 12 chests again, so let's just pick up the stuff. 5, 10, 15... Well, 25's close enough. And then 12 chests. It is important now to be careful not to just get run over by the train, since, like, it has already almost gotten me once, and... Okay, someone's yelling for some reason. I have no clue why. Someone just yelled at me to tell me it was raining. It's not even raining. Like, I'm next to a window, it's probably not raining. Well, okay then. I guess that's the thing. Let's just get back to building this and pretend nothing happened. Right, so we do the C thing again. We build in here. Definitely we move this iron belt to keep it from getting bongled. We need more insudos than we made. I must have messed up on that. I don't know what I did though, but apparently I somehow messed up on the math. Alrighty. So, this goes here. Let's just entirely move the iron belt to just make it go around. Right, and we need... Conveniently, we are next to an iron belt whenever we need more iron to craft stuff with. So anyways, this can go here, this can go here. Bring it in close to the track. Like, wait, no, not here. We need to leave room for the power poles. So we do one of these things. Then we need a few underground belts. And alrighty. What do we do here? Like, did we even bother to... Oh, this broke. Right, I think we can connect them to these two belts. I think that's a decent way to do it, just plug them into these two existing belts, so... It will look a little bit awkward, but it will at least work, so... I'm saying so quite a lot right now. I guess that's probably just because it's like a useful default word when your mind's blanking and you have no clue what to actually say. I almost did it again, though. Right. Alright, I'm trying not to just keep saying so every time I don't know what to say, but it is apparently a fairly ingrained habit in me because I keep getting quite close to doing it. And I almost used the word so again. That's fun. Here's... It's actually properly fiddly trying to figure out what to say other than the word so, which is rather amusing. Right, let's just move these tracks slightly to make them more convenient to build around. So like a single block here, then... wait, what? Why'd that not work? Okay, don't even know why that didn't... Okay, apparently track positions have to be like... rounded to a multiple of 2 blocks. Which doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. It's just like a thing. Right, let's just make sure the train's not broken somewhere. Nope, it is here. Okay, the train is not broken. Alright, next step is just to... Alright, I guess just route this around the cliff so we don't have to deal with that. That is, like, kind of the obvious option here. Right, we can do one of these things. Okay, move it a second block over. Wait, do this. It is properly messing with my head trying not to use the word so here, since it apparently just became, like, completely my default filler word. Alright, just one more underground belt here. And it... Alright, we do this now. Wrap this belt around here. We have now got usable iron ore belts. Then the actual iron, like not ore, normal iron belt can wrap around here. And then the last step is to get in a few power poles to make all of this run. And then that should be this new iron setup done. You know what's funny? I titled the stream Oil in all caps. because, like, I was actually planning on focusing on the oil bit, but then, like, just immediately I get distracted focusing on something completely unrelated to oil. Well, anyways, we've got a, like, iron stream here. Oh, we should, what's the word? Alright, if we have a belt just without context going out, it's placed on the right, so I think we need to do one of these to make it perfectly even. And then we do this. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 on the other side. And then we do this. Right, does this work correctly? Right, is this center? Right, it always places on the right, so 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. So we wrap this around, and alright, now we've got actual proper double-sided belts. And what's the next step? I have no clue what the next step is, as it turns out. We've got 2 full belts of iron. Oh, this is kind of funny. Now instead of a perfectly regular iron supply, we've got this sort of nonsense where we have, like... Oh, I need to change... But we've got this sort of nonsense where, like, every few minutes we get a huge pulse of iron, then it all vanishes again. Alright, where is the train even gone? Oh, here it is. Right, manual. Right, we're going to change it from 30 seconds to an empty inventory. Right, so let's see how long it waits here. Probably going to be a while, actually. Well, it is surprisingly fast, just watching all this iron disappear out of the train. That is pretty satisfying. So unloading is a whole lot more efficient than loading, it turns out. Since it's unloading in the span of like a minute, compared to loading feels like it's probably 2 or 3 minutes. Oh wow, and apparently we've got enough capacity to take up iron here, that these chests are being almost immediately drained. That's... okay, that's surprising. Yep, and... well, once this is done, it's going to actually be, like, empty. Oh, for goodness. Oh, for goodness sakes! Ah! Okay, we have a classic problem. Let's go pick up some iron. This is a right old bother. How do we get over there quickly? There's not even a way to get over there quickly. 7 drills are gone. Okay, this is fun. But you know what? It's time to... they'd better not have destroyed the train. Right, train, manual. Go up to... alright, I'm going to just let the train drive up to where I am. And then set it to manual as soon as it's kind of close. Alright. Manual. Alright. Train, get over here, train. Okay. Oop, reverse. So we are going to just hop on over there and remove the bother, as it is called. Alrighty. I think it is time to do something about that nest down south, because it has gotten solidly out of hand. Right, we've got to make 4 new drills. We have actually got the stuff, that's kind of surprising. So... wait, let's let these... alright, just remember 20 ammo and the maximum number of bombs or what was in the process of crafting. Let's just go in and finish repairing all of this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click maximum. Alrighty. Get these in. And I also bonged out a few power poles. We don't have any in our inventory, that's annoying. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, maximum. Just wait for all this to finish crafting. I'm sticking this here. And in just a moment we should have enough repair kits. And we can set the train to go automatically again, that's not an issue. Alrighty, so we have got the replacement power poles. The system is up and running again. The train's out of fuel. No, that's a bit of an important step to forget automatically fueling the train. But anyways, we can just sort of ignore it for now. So, it is time to go and remove the problem we have been having. Okay, here it is. Wait, is it at all a decent idea to just bomb our way through the forest? And not really. Okay. Let's just get all of them collected up close to us. Okay. That's that done. Wait, what? What on donkey's ears was that thing up close to us? What? Okay, that's worrying. Another attack to the northeast. Right, so we just need to regenerate some health, then go in and knock out that stuff to the south there. I think making a turret to help us is probably a good idea. Yeah, I think it is. Let's see. Where'd it go in our inventory? Oh, it's just not done. Okay. What on earth are these? Apparently there's such a thing as things that spit acid and run at you now. That's not good. Okay. Okay, something bad's happening up... Oh, for goodness sakes, how'd they get up there without me seeing? How is this capable of spawning so many, even? I think we've got to pull a drive-by on it. Gee willikers, what is up with this nonsense? Gee willikers. Well, I don't know how to deal with this. I'm going to save the game here. I don't actually know how to deal with this. So I'm going to end the stream and not come back until I've figured out what I can do to not lose the game immediately. Okay then. Well, that's a thing. I'm not going to raid anyone this time since that takes, like, effort finding someone decent to raid, so... Oh, I just said so like a half dozen times. A half dozen times in that sentence. Well, I'm going to end this here because I have no clue what to do next. I will be back whenever I do know what to do next.